Thank you. I'm not from LA, but the coach and I have something in common. JR stole my speech. So I'm gonna wing this. I had it written down, but I couldn't read it. I used to be right-handed, now I'm left. It's just, but check this out. What? There, look, there's a few things I have to address real quick. Um, of course, thanks for having me. You guys are lovely. I'm gonna be honest. I can open up to everybody. Let my heart open up. My first crush ever. Um, I can admit it. My mother watched Dr. Quinn Medicine Woman, which you were a star in, and it was a bromance. Sully, his hair. If you guys knew Sully, his hair was phenomenal. He had a wolf and a hatchet. I mean, who doesn't have a bromance crush on that man? But I've come to realize I can admit that in public now. So that was nerve-wracking. One more thing, Julian. The letter's got to stop. Okay, I'm married, so at first it was very flattering. I wore my dancing shoes, but my wife, it just has to quit. So I think you're great. To your date, don't punch me. I have no arms. So just calm. It's okay. All right, look, guys. It doesn't say comedian, but I'm trying. So, all right. Let me get what I want to cover, and I won't hold you guys too long. I'm very thankful for this. Jr. came to my bedside, although I was knocked out on some crazy pain meds. Ketamine, second person in the nation to ever have it. I woke up hallucinating. I thought I was fighting with Genghis Khan. I was playing hockey. Everyone was on TV. Kramer from Seinfeld, for some reason, hung out for 3 hours in my room. He wasn't really there. We had a conversation. But anyways, he was there, and he was there for my wife. He was there to visit, not just me, but my family. And he said, it's going to be fine. When I woke up, my wife said, hey, Travis, you never guess who was here? I said, I don't know. I was sleeping. I guess. Who was it? She said, J.R. Martinez. And she showed me a picture. And she's like, oh, my gosh, he's on Dancing with the Stars. He's so awesome. And I said, well, crap, I missed that. But then I had a gentleman walk in, Todd Nicely, and he's a corporal. He's retired. He was the second ever quadruple amputee. There's 5 of us total. And he walked in on his fake arms and legs, and he said, hey, Travis, you're going to be, oh, I'm sorry, I'm not giving love to you guys. I'm leaning on my left, sorry. And he said, you're going to be fine. You're going to make it. I drive every day. I live in Missouri with my wife, and I get along. So from that day, I was just like, well, let's get wild, Let's do it. So I actually, yeah. Thank you. So, I called the doctor, and I was like, hey, Doc, I got to go to PT. And he said, no, you can't. I said, no, I got to go to PT, bud. And I called him for 4 hours straight, every half hour. And the 8th time, he said, you can go to PT. I said, yeah, I know. I told you that. So he let me go. Little did I know, he called down to the physical therapist and said, hey, don't let him do anything. So I got down there, laid on my stomach for the first time, put a heating pad on my back, and took a nap. Hardest PT I've ever done. But really, meeting Todd inspired me because I knew it could be done, so it's time to get moving. And from that day on, I decided I was going to meet everybody in their hospital room for the time I was at Walter Reed. So for 19 months that I was there, I could say I honestly met everybody in their room, whether I was in my wheelchair, because I was first starting out, or I was on my short legs or my taller legs. And I walked in and said, hey, how you doing? I'm Travis. Do you have a question? How can I help you? How can we make this an easy transition? Because I'm kind of the worst that you'll see at Walter Reed. With amputations. I mean, I've lost all 4 limbs. So, and I think it stuck with them. And then I was fortunate enough actually to have the WTB, the Wounded Troops Battalion general, call me and say, Travis, I need you to go to Boston, and I need you to assemble a team. So 2 weeks after the Boston bombing, I was actually able to go and meet everybody that was at the Spaulding Rehab Center and walk in and say, hey, you're going to be fine. Like, check it out. I got dancing legs and everything. Not really dancing legs. So hate to crush you. I'm sorry I'm picking on you. You look so fun on TV. I don't really know you. My father-in-law is just like Mr. Hall's dad, kind of creepy. He enjoyed, and that's his wife in the pink dress. My daughter's sleeping. She was gonna come on stage. She didn't make it. I feel bad because we had a babysitter lined up, and we told her no, she had to come here, and she fell asleep. She had such a great time, though. That's why she was running around. But so now I started the Travis Mills Foundation, which is we're doing the Travis Mills Project, so I can have veterans of all wars. You don't have to be disabled. It helps if you are, because I can relate. If you're not, then what I gotta say to you. But no, and we're opening up in Maine, and I'm gonna bring families in and help guys that are, just retired or veterans that want to come out with their family and maybe talk about what they went through overseas. There's therapy, people, the therapists around to talk to if they want that, or just sit by a bonfire and hang out and just do family stuff. My kid loves some more, so that's on the docket, and I'm hoping that it really takes off. It's doing very well. We have Founders Week coming up. We did one last year, and we have another one in August, and it's really hitting some steam. So if you guys have your cell phones out, stand up, turn around, take a selfie with me, and hashtag. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Unless you want to, let's do it. Stand up, and hashtag at SSG Travis Mills. I'm kidding. Let's get wild. No, look, there we go. Yes, I love it. Oh, sorry, honey. All right, all right. Look, I do appreciate this. What happened to me is serious, but luckily for me, I see the real truth behind it. I was upset when I woke up. I woke up my 25th birthday to find out from my brother-in-law in Germany I had no arms and legs. I took a sigh. I was upset. I made it on the 17th, which is my wife and I's secret wedding date, when we actually got married, to her, seeing me for the first time. And then I got to see my daughter. And there's three names I say in my head. I've lost a lot of friends overseas, but Tyler Juden, he was 11th ranked sniper in the Army, and he passed on my second deployment. He was killed by a recoilless rifle. Brandon Goodine was a young kid, private, who had a kid in high school and joined the military just to take care of his daughter, and he died last deployment. And I'm not telling you to make me sad. And my buddy Frankie had a 3-year-old, Sophia, and his wife, and he passed on this deployment, all enemy wounds. And they're not here, and I am. So if I can do good, if I can help, and I can be there for my family, I'm going to do that. So thank you for recognizing that. Thank you for having me, and I do appreciate it. Have a great night.